Some say as long as there's a tag saying made in China, the bag can never be luxury. However, in fact, more than 80% of the luxury bags in the world are made in China. But those luxury brands just won't acknowledge that. They take almost finished bags from China factories back to their own factories and just do the repackaging and logo installing, something like that. That way, the bags will appear at their boutique.
Guess what? These fancy items are actually made in China. You have been all scammed. Oh my God. And TikTok detectives even found the exact places where they are made and where you can buy the same thing for cheap. Oh my God. China is exposing luxury brands like never before. So let's talk about it. Let's watch these trending videos. All credit to the owners of the video. Thank you so much. Let's watch them. We'll come back.
We're on trade war TikTok. You know, Trump came out and he said, you know what, China, 145% tariff on anything that comes from China, you know, minus the cell phones and the laptops and some electronics. And you know, Trump is getting scared right now. Okay. But then China came back and they just clapped back so hard and they are exposing all of these luxury brands. And you know what China did? They rolled the dice, specifically the Coach dice. Guys, these are my Coach dice. I got them last weekend. It says Coach on the little hang tag, and then on the back of it, it literally says made in China, okay? Saw that one TikTok from Send Bags with that guy, and he was going over all of the hardware and the material cost to make the Hermes Birkin bag. Guys, this is the Walmart Birkin bag. Where do you think this was made? In China, okay? I got it in black. I also have it in brown. And lastly, I have it in orange too, guys. The H orange, yes. Interested, you can still find like the Walmart Birkin or the Walmart Kelly on the TikTok shop. I see them. Some of them have free shipping, some of them don't. They're like between 85 and like 120 bucks. You know what, I probably have some in my showcase. If you're interested, check it out. This is my Louis Vuitton monogrammed embossed leather long wallet, okay? I love this wallet. I think it's amazing. I think it looks great. Canal Street, $20, guys, okay? And you know what? I think, here's the thing. It's not like this is gonna be like washing clothes or like, you know, it's a wallet, guys, you know, and all of these people on TikTok, they are coming out and you see all of these manufacturers, all of these suppliers, and they say, you know what? This is made in the same factory as the other ones that you're paying $2,000 for. I just got this one on Canal Street for 20 bucks. I've seen some manufacturers on TikTok recently come out and say, the Chanel double flap, yeah, this costs like $40 to make. It's not, why is Chanel charging us $10,000 for this bag? Lastly, the Gucci Marmont camera bag, okay? I love it, you know. But why is Gucci charging us $2,000, $3,000 for this when the manufacturers are out here outing every luxury brand out there? Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, YSL, Prada, and they say, you know what? All of that stuff, that bag is made in China, and then they ship it to maybe Italy or France, and they add a couple touches, and then they add their own stamping inside, and they say, made in lowercase Italy, okay? And I'm just like, my mother, she has this saying that the American dream, everything here, the American dream is actually made in China. And you know what? Now that I think about it and I say that out loud, I don't think she's wrong, you know? China is standing up for itself right now and saying, you know what? We're here to fight this trade war. And as an American consumer, okay, I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm here for it, okay? I don't think anything on this shelf is worth more than like 250 bucks at the most, you know? And then Send Bags came out and said that $40,000 Birkin bag that Hermes is charging you $40,000 for, we can make that bag, that cost of making that bag is $1,400. So why is America, the richest country in the world, just out here, just totally blindsided and paying these ridiculous, astronomical prices? And on a final note, especially in the state of the economy that we are in right now in the United States of America, is it really wise to spend $40,000 on a Birkin bag when you can buy the Walmart Birkin for like 100 bucks, let's be honest, and then you can put the other $39,900 into a 401k, put it into your Roth, put it into, invest it, buy a home. That's a down payment on a home, $39,900. Like, go use that. Go buy your first home, guys. Come on.
The bags come from China, but the leather comes from Nigeria. These tanneries. So yeah.
Some people in China and on TikTok started digging into where the luxury items are really made. They looked at the bags, the boxes, the factories, and boom, many of them are made in China. Oh my God, I cannot believe this. And even when the brand says made in Italy or made in France, those are really made in China. Oh, China is exposing these big brands badly. Some workers and insiders even showed the proof. Same designs, same material, and sometimes same exact factory. Then TikTok detectives went further. They found online shops in China selling almost the same luxury items for way less. People are shocked. They are like, I paid $3,000 for this and it cost $100 to make. Oh my God, oh my God. They are very shocked. They are angry. They are angry for these prices. They tried to look rich and look at this now. They have been getting scammed for years. So let's be real. This is why people are mad. They feel lied to. For years, we have been taught that luxury brands mean high quality, handmade in Europe, fine materials, special craftsmanship. But now, we find out some of it is made in regular factories in China, just like cheap brands. It feels like we paid more for a story, not the actual product. People are saying, if I wanted something made in China, I could have bought it for $50, not $5,000. This is right, they are right. Okay, here is what I think. This is weird, but I'm not surprised. Luxury brands have been selling image for years. They have been selling to us image for years. I'm not surprised for this. No, I'm not. They don't just say clothes or bag, they say status. They say the dream of being rich or looking successful. This is their strategy. But the truth is, most of the stuff they sell, it doesn't cost much to make. They make stuffs for lower prices, they sell them on high prices. Yeah, that's their strategy. They sell status, not just bags or clothes. What we are really paying for is the brand name, not the item. Now, I'm not saying all designer stuff is bad. Some things are made really well, but if the same thing is being made in China for a tiny price and then sold to us for 1,000, that's a big problem. We have been tricked and now people are waking up. This should be a big lesson to all of us. We need to stop buying things just for the logo. Ask yourself, do I like the item or do I just want to show off the brand? Ask yourself these questions and go ahead, buy your stuffs. And also support smart shopping. There are websites and stores in China selling similar quality for way less. Some are even the same factories the big brands use. If you can get the same thing for $100 instead of $3,000, why not save your money? Why not? Tell me. Luxury is not always better, it's just better at marketing. So yeah, China exposed a big secret and TikTok made sure we all saw it. Oh my God. They exposed all the luxury brands all over the world. This is crazy, man. Luxury brands better watch out because people are learning the truth and they don't want to be fooled anymore. Buy what you love, not just what is expensive. And remember, you don't need a big name on your clothes to feel important. Remember that you are already valuable with or without label. Okay? Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more hot news like this. I will see you next time. Bye.